Okay, so you can control my screen and go ahead. We are under the record.
Okay, hello guys. This is part 2 for Amazon setup. The first part was just about summary, what we're gonna go through in part 2. Basically, in this part 2, we're gonna go through AWS in details, how to set up EC2 and also connect our database. So far, I know how to connect MySQL and Oracle database. So if you ask, but in similar manner we can connect any of them. So let's go ahead and see if we can set up our AWS console or AWS EC2 account. So just be aware that we are just students as you, and we're just gonna do our best to explain. We are not professionals, so let's see if we can deliver that idea how to set up the Amazon account, AWS. So we found it, right? So basically it says console, right? AWS Amazon console. So we want to create the account. You will have to provide the details. Shohrat, later on, I don't know how you're gonna like not show the password, but anyways. As you see, it says account for 12 months for free. Whenever you're gonna be choosing the options, just make sure you choose the free tier and you'll be good to go and with no charge. Yeah. But in this case, we'll have to set up, we'll have to put our debit or credit card, and they might charge like $1, but not more than that.
Team, Mr. Hakan, what was our team's name? Team? Hakan Yücel?
Anlamadım hocam. Sesini alamadım.
What was our team's name? Takımın ismi neydi?
Expert.
Experts. You might need to remove the space. Yeah. Team expert. Okay. Okay. M-N-X. Michael Nicholas.
N-X-A-W-W.
Okay. You can save it. Say personal, I suppose. Professional, not personal. Leave it personal. Check that. Yeah. Check that box real quick. Yeah. Create account.
So we are going to fill out these places and then we are going to create an account.
Yeah. So like I said, you'll have to put your information, account, card information. And it says that they will charge you like $1 to verify.
Yeah, it's just for checking. Why it didn't accept?
I don't know. You can figure out this, right? That's fine. Okay, I think it works.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it's suggested that you connect your phone, so in case you have security issues, you can respond to it quicker. Do you have also that Authenticator by Google, the app on your phone? by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, you might as well download this, yeah, if you don't. So you received that message, right? The code?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, go ahead. So let's go, let's take a look at the plans real quick. Scroll, okay. So you see basic plan, it says free, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just go with it then, yeah.
So we are not gonna go this one. We don't have money. We are
Yeah.
students, so let's go to free one.
Okay, so just say anything. Academic research or student.
Where is the student?
You're interested in I don't know,
What?
websites, I suppose. Or Internet of Things, whatever your choice.
Websites and web apps?
Sure.
So for choosing this one, it can be anything. It doesn't matter.
It's just a survey, so if they just want to know what you're interested in. It's a survey. Then they will recommend like newsletters related to what you chose.
Come on.
Gaming.
Enterprise.
Just anything, though.
Okay, let's keep it.
Okay. So, okay. So now go ahead and say sign in into console on your top right. Yeah. Now, okay. So yes, try to go to put your email. Yes. Go ahead. Password. So what else we will have to set up before we go further? We need to, we need to add some security features like in order to use additional services such as EC2 or RDS. To do so, you will have to go to see if you have account. If you can go to your account, security credentials.
Where's that?
Can you go to go one more time? Can you go to a Team Expert option, like on your top right? Click it. My security credentials, and you need to authorize the multi-factor authentication. You need to manage it. Like go here in the middle, MFA. Yeah,
Okay.
activate it. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Virtual device. Okay. Yeah, you see it says Authenticator app installed. The first one, the first option.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can use that MFA. So continue. Now show that QR and open your phone and scan it with your camera.
Okay, just a second. So I'm opening my camera.
Like I said, we will need this additional security features in order to use other services of AWS.
So I have a QR user. Okay, you see, and I'm gonna get it.
I'll show how it looks like.
Link here.
I'll show how it looks like. So basically, let's see. This is the app. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. But anyway, it's authenticated by Google. And what you're gonna have once you set up this link, you're gonna have this kind of codes that generates every 30 seconds or so. That's what you're gonna put for next time you will sign in. So you got this?
I got just the link.
Okay. So basically you click that link and it should go to your Authenticator app, and then you will see the code. And then what in here it says code 1, code 2. So first 30 seconds you're gonna have one code, and a second code that will show up after 30 seconds, you'll put it as a second code.
No, it didn't. That's the problem. So it showed me, it brought me like this code.
We cannot see it, unfortunately. I cannot see. Okay, let's try again. Put it in front of your face. There you go. So what? Can you go to your Authenticator app? Can you go to your Authenticator app and see if you were able to? It's basically has to be linked somehow to that app.
Didn't show up. That's the problem.
Okay, so it might.
No security key.
Oh, I also can control it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So, oops, my bad. Anyway, I'm not touching it. Yeah, so you can go ahead and make a pause the video, the recording, real quick, and let's find out what's going on, so that way we don't waste too much of a recording.
So hi guys. So now we solved the problem, and for that one, you need to go to App Store or whatever, Google Chrome, I mean, whatever you are using, and you are gonna get to Google.
There you go.
Authentication app, and you have to download this app to your computer, I mean, phone. Then opening that one, you are gonna read this code. So
Yeah.
our missing part was that one. So let me read it again. Okay, just I'm gonna open that Google Authenticator, and okay, so it changed it, and 107799, and
Wait for a second one. You have to wait for 30 seconds to get a second.
Yes, I'm waiting. So you see the number came out, and I'm gonna get another one. Just
yes. So idea was
bingo.
just to get
I
this.
got another one, 741. So assign MFA.
Gotcha.
And this is my authenticator, so I got it. Okay. So awesome. I connected my phone.
Sounds good. So now I think we're done with the security features, right? So idea was to have this MFA activated so we can use other services. Now let's go to the services here, and let's start our EC2. You guys want it? Let's go. So yeah, let me just click on this real quick. We're gonna go to services. We'll try to click and choose EC2, which is Elastic Cloud Computing or something. So here's the EC2. EC2 basically it's a virtual machine that we'll have on the server that will which it says also Elastic. Basically what it means is we'll start with 1 CPU or 10 CPU with certain memory, RAM, and storage memory, and then we can change it, expand it, and so on. And because of this kind of architecture, it will able to manipulate, because this all the values are the kind of fake. It's a layer of a it's a virtual machine, so it will able to change the hardware, virtual hardware. So that's how elasticity works basically. Anyway, we'll explain later if you have any questions. So let's start the instance. What we need to do is we need to create the instance of the EC2. So now let's say it's a blank here. We don't see any of them. Let's see. Let's start our instance. So we'll have to go one by one, step by step, like we don't skip any steps. So since Shohrat is using Windows, we're gonna choose the Windows version, which is 64-bit as well, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
you're right.
So, okay, with containers, I don't think we need the containers. It's a little more advanced. So let's just, okay, so you see it says free tier. So that's what we're gonna choose. Let's just see what options do we have. Do we have an option? Do we have a filter to filter this?
Yes, here. Give me.
Okay. Yes, click on this and yes. So
And
it's
we
just
can.
free tier. So we're gonna just go with the free tier and choose something for Windows. So we have base, core base. I'm not sure what is the big difference of it, but I know about the containers a little bit. It's basically when you're gonna have isolated some other apps that works on the machine and like a Lambda or something. But anyway, I believe we need to choose this server 2019. It's just probably the difference of just the year versions. So let's go ahead and select this. Now, as was said, if we want to have everything free, we'll have to stick with the free tier. It says here free tier. So it's basically what we are choosing. General purpose, what the idea of if it's like if you would be a developer or something, you might need a little more powerful computer and so on. But in our case, the scenario is very standard, straightforward. So we stick with a general purpose. We go next. We go next. We'll see what else we have to choose. If there's anything else we need to choose. I guess it's the same list, so we'll just go next. We'll just have one instance for now. I'm not sure why if we need to have two or more, but at the moment we'll just keep one.
Let's click to this one. Just a second. Oh, here. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so the next thing, the VPC is something related to network. We'll just keep it default is basically how we're gonna access and stuff. Something related to access of that instance. We don't change anything here. It's a little more advanced, so let's just keep it a little bit simple. We're going to just see what else options we can have here, and as far as I see, there's nothing nothing needs to be changed. So I'll go to next. We'll just stick with this standard storage, which is 30 gigs. Should be good enough. It could be also expandable, but if we want to stay within the scope of the free tier, we'll just I think we should just stick with this. Tags, I haven't used tags yet, but it just explains what it is basically if you're interested in tags. Let's go next. Okay, so it's security and connections related stuff. Since it's our first instance, we're gonna create a new security group. If we would have a second instance, we could use also the same security group as a first instance, or we can make a new one. we have an option. In this case, we only have one option. We have to create it. So in this case, basically, I haven't changed. I didn't really change anything here, but idea is you can choose what kind of protocol, what kind of port will be used. If you wanna limit the IP, like you make it specific, you can choose. At the moment, it's for anyone. It's open and so on. And we can also add the rules later on, or we can add rule right now. So we'll just keep it for now, like public open, you know. So let's go ahead and review and then launch it.
Just a second. Shall we put there our group name?
Yeah, you could put your, you can. So go ahead next. As it states that shows that it's open to world and so on. Basically, it's a review of what we chose.